There we go. Had a little bit of technical difficulties there, but we're all good now. Hopefully all is working out well. So right now we have a tank. I literally just got down here a couple minutes ago as they delivered this tank. I was actually pulling up behind it. We're at the Starbase launch facility right here. So what they're gonna do is, I think what they're gonna do is hoist that tank from there with this crane. There's a big ass crane right here. It's really windy here today too. And I don't know where, possibly put it right in front of me, I'm not sure. But it's super windy here. So I apologize for any sort of wind that's going on. What's up, Michael? Howdy, Space News Pod. Hey, Will. Methane tanks are being moved to the launch site. Yeah, it's methane. Gonna see where they're gonna put it. It's all set up. Looks like they're gonna hoist it up with that crane. I don't know which spot they're gonna put it in though. It's gonna be pretty wild to watch though. It is wind. It's super windy out here. It's about 62 degrees out here right now. With super high winds. It's like 30-mile-an-hour winds, probably 25, 30-mile-an-hour winds. It's pretty windy. I would say it's more than 16 out here, Michael. There are probably gusts of over 25. Crane is maybe moving. Yeah, this is Crane X right here. Also, thanks if you're new to the channel. Thank you for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Try to bring you as much live stuff as possible. As you can see, the engineers are securing this tank. Holy cow, I'm getting blown over out here. This is gusty. Hit that like, guys and gals. Thanks, Flip. Appreciate that. Yeah, anybody that's out there who's new to this channel, you know, thanks. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for picking Space News Pod. I live right here. In Boca. Well, I live in Brownsville, but I come down here all the time, so. Yeah, got a man on the street here. Audio's a little weak. Yeah, it's gonna be tough because I have to kind of hide it. Kind of have to hide the audio so it doesn't get too crazy. Let me turn it up a little bit maybe. Maybe I can crank it. There we go. I can turn it up a little bit. But yeah, I'm worried about the wind kicking up. As you can see, I'm gonna zoom, pan down here. We're gonna see where they're attaching it right there. It looks like all the workers are moving out. This is gonna be, if they're actually gonna move this today, this is gonna be really windy. As you can see, the workers are moving away. Thanks for all the super chats, super likes and stuff too, guys. Keeps me coming down here. Is it better perpetual? Okay, cool. Yeah, thanks for, you know, like everybody who's super liked, super thanks, all that stuff. So here's the Crane X, gigantic Crane X. Thanks for helping out. It really does help. You know, whatever your donations are goes directly to my gas to come down here. And like any equipment I need to buy or chargers or anything like that, cables. As you can see, there's the workers moving out of the way right there. Excuse me. I just inhaled sand. Sand just kicked up off the ground. I just inhaled it. So over there, the workers are leaving the area of the tank. I'm just gonna pan out here. a big thud. I'll zoom in on the tank so you guys can see it all. Having some beeps. There's a worker right over here as well. Where'd he go? Just saw him. And they're moving away. Other vehicles in that general direction. I think they're moving the vehicles away from the tank. I literally was just going to do a live stream today and hang out and look at windy Starship. And then we got this. Crazy. It's going to be a really windy one, so I'm kind of iffy about this lift. This wind is kicking up pretty good. I mean, Crane X is pretty stable. But I want to show you guys real quick, if I can get a shot of this. Look at the cables over here. Look at how much those cables are moving. I don't know if you can really see it. You can kind of see how fast that was. That was liquid nitrogen coming through too. Liquid nitrogen truck just passed by right there. Let's go back to the tank. Also, I can't see if this isn't a launch attempt. No. There's more of these tanks at the port. Oh, cool. Okay. So maybe they'll be coming in the next couple of days. Maybe today and tomorrow they'll be moving these tanks in, and then. Check out these cables too. Watch this. Look at this. Zoom up here for you. Look at that. You can tell how windy it is down here. Couple inspectors, looks like some people back there inspecting. I'm gonna try to get them, but it's hard to get through this fence. A couple of people at the back end of the tank right back there. Right around there. Can't really see them though. There's a police escort that was escorting the, oh, you can't see him over this truck, but the police escort that was escorting this tank down just left. I'm gonna grab a drink real quick. Very cool though, man. It's a very unique time to be down here. Can you up the audio just a bit more? Let me see if I can. I think it's maxed out, dude. There, how about that? Is that all right? How about that? Is that a little bit better? I turned it up a little bit. What is that thing hanging from the wires? That is a tank that will hold fuel. Tomorrow road closure was canceled. Yeah, the closures were canceled today and tomorrow too, which is maybe they had maybe they just didn't need all that time because they were just moving stuff. You know, they didn't need to cancel the whole road. They were just moving these tanks, so it wasn't too bad. It was pretty slow though. Gonna be honest with you. This is some wind. I hope they, yeah, check out these wires, man. These cables are crazy. The wind is going nuts. Sound is great? Perfect sound? Okay. I feel like it would be a massive shame for 420 not to go up Yeah, it would be a shame because it would be meme worthy. Look at, oh, I just got sand in my eye. All right, let's go back down to the tank. I just want to show you guys what we're working with here. But you might also be able to see kind of the wind with my hair. Let's look at my hair. See, a little bit windy right now, but it's not too bad. But it gusts up to about 20 something, I think, maybe more. But up higher, man, it's quite windy. What's going on today? They're moving a tank. They're moving a giant tank. They're delivering liquid nitrogen. All sorts of people coming in for second shift. And yeah, it's pretty cool. Thank you so much for the $10 Peggy. Thank you so much. Get you about a gallon of gas. Yeah, lately, totally, Peggy. Thank you so much for that. I really do appreciate that. Joy, what's up? So I hope the temps are tolerable. The unique, not very unique, but it's cold here in North Texas. I'm over it. Thank you for letting me know. Just signing in. Hey, well, what's going on today? Weather is not good. You hippie. Yeah, the weather. When I was driving down here, I was like, oh man, it is gonna rain like the dickens down here. But it's just super foggy and windy. No rain yet. I haven't seen any precipitation, but I'll show you the top. Here, let me show you the top of the tower, how foggy it is out here too. So you can kind of see it when you look at ship. When you look at ship 20 right there, it's a little bit foggy behind there, but then you look up at the top. Look at that. You can't even see the top. Looks like the tank might be moving or swaying in the wind. They may be lifting the tank now. It's moving. It is, the wind is going crazy right now. It might be moving due to the wind, but probably from the crane. We'll put it over here on the corner. Right there's the corner of the tank so you can see when it actually moves. Peggy, thanks again for that super chat. It really does help out a ton. Like, every little bit counts, of course, but the super chat, super stickers, all that stuff. Super thanks on videos. I'm going to be posting a bunch of raw footage for the next 2 weeks, basically. Stuff that I took during the Starship stack, during that time frame, around the 9th and 10th, 8th and 9th, 10th, 11th. So look out for those. Those will be spread out every 2 days. And I'm going to be taking a break for about a week, maybe, coming up within the next week and a half or so. So, might not be doing live. I might not be doing live from here, but I might be doing it from someplace else. I got to go visit some family. So, should be pretty cool, man. I'm excited. I heard they were doing something this week. I wasn't sure what it was. But I guess we know what's going on now, huh? Freezing rain in Fort Worth, Texas. Ooh, Fort Worth. Not good. New Carter, I would pitch in. Well, no worries, man. No worries. It's all good. We have some more workers at the back of the tank. I'm going to call that the back over there. This part over here. Because it's further away. Some more workers over there. Inspecting and probably maybe stabilizing. I'm not sure what they're doing over there yet. They haven't really reached the tank yet, but they're going over now. It's like 8-bit people. It's like an old Nintendo. There we go. Or an old Game Boy, the old green Game Boy. I don't know if anybody's old enough to remember that thing. Woo! Sand is kicking up, dust is kicking up. We're checking the lines. Making sure everything's stable. Let me check chat real quick. Looks cold and foggy. It is, Carrie Ann. It is. It's both of those things. Everyone needs a break once in a while? Yeah, I agree. I agree. Hey, you got to do it to stay sane, you know? Like everybody needs a break. You can't work 24/7. Looks like, are they removing it? What are they doing with that tether there, with that cable? I don't think they're removing it. I can't really see because there's one thing in the way. Person on the left side just, he's doing, bouncing up and down. What is he doing, man? He's headbanging over there. That was sweet. Jamming out. You're old enough. Nice, Pong. Old Black Eyed Peas song. Dude, Black Eyed Peas are sick. SpaceX is screening your video. What? Literally, yeah. Screen, look at that screen, that fence screen. Yeah, there's a black bar, the horizontal bar through the fence there. It's getting like right in the way, of course, where all the action is happening. There's also another crew at the front over here, probably doing something similar as the back crew. So, might be able to see these people a little bit better, a little bit. I think it's just one person. Oh, there's two people there. Where's my 20-foot selfie stick? Yeah, right? That's what I need right now. I need a monopod and I need to hold it like 20 feet above my head. That'd be perfect. Or I just need a flatbed truck. They're moving it again. It's swaying or moving. I'm not sure which one is, what's going on here, but. Oh, another tank. That's another tank. I didn't even see that tank. Can't really see it though. Yeah, that's too, can't really see it. Unfortunately, you can see that right about there, the other tank behind it. You can't see it through the fence. You can't see the second one through the fence. If we go like that, you can kind of see it behind it, but I'm here for you, man, whenever something happens. Trevor, the lift on the first tank is already over. They're now pulling up a second tank to lift it. Nice. Double-decker bus. Chevy or Ford truck? I don't know. Cybertruck. How about that? Yeah, second tank. Moving into position. Where's it going? I don't know. You know what I thought was cool, man? The Rivian truck looks pretty cool. It's like a camper guy truck, though. And like a hauling truck. The new, whoa, it's windy. Holy cow. That's gusty. Woohoo! Trying to get that other tank in there. Yeah, okay. Okay, wind. That's enough. There we go. The other tank is behind the first tank. It's moving to the back. I think they're pulling it around. And they do have another crew back there. That's the crew that was working on the first tank. It was working on the cables. Holy cow. Holy cats, this is windy. Be careful when you pick out loud. It's a thing here in Texas. Well, you know, I don't care. I don't care what people say. Rivian. No, I would, if I were to buy a truck, it's a thing back east too. But people have their brand choices, and that's cool. They do what they're gonna do. I don't know. I'm not really a truck guy though, so I only go by looks. They may try lifting both tanks together. That would be pretty sick. There were 2 tanks delivered. They'll be next to the existing tanks. Sweet. I can't wait for them to lift. It's gonna be amazing. I've never seen a lift like this in person. Zoom out a little bit. See if we can get have a people mover, I think. What is that? What is that move? That's just a crane? Or is that that's the people mover? Right there. Those are people. Also, my signal might be a little bit wonky. Perpetual Nerd, thank you so much for that super chat. That's half of a day at Starbase, or half of a drive to Starbase and home. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. There they go. That was the team that was on, I think, the other side of the tank. Could they lift both at the same time? I don't know. Double decker? I mean, maybe. I don't see any other attachments though for doubles. I mean, maybe. I don't see any other attachments, but I don't have the perfect angle for this stuff either. I'm down the road a little bit from the main entrance. Woohoo! That wind, holy crap! That wind is good. That's got to be 800 miles per hour. No, that has to be. That's pretty hefty wind. What are they doing this for? I thought they need FAA clearance to test Starship. Well, the launch, yeah, but I believe they can still test. I mean, they've been doing cryo tests and stuff down here. You need to be hired to view with that. I know, that's what I was saying before with the truck. I could be on top of a flatbed truck or like a pickup truck in the back of a truck. There was somebody down here, when was it? They were camping down here for like 3 weeks, and they had a camper, and they would just pop their head out of the top of the camper and film and photograph and stuff. I was like, dude, that is the ideal place to be. I was like, man, can I just sell my car and buy a camper and live down here? That'd be pretty sweet. Be pretty noisy though. Yeah, I gotta get over that fence, man. I gotta view over that fence. I could hold it up for a second, but the thing would probably blow over. So here goes the truck. I can't really get a shot of it because the red truck in front of me here. Yeah, you can't really see. You can kind of see way down here. That's the semi that moved it in. But it's a really long flatbed. Things like 100 yards long or something. It's huge. Probably 50 yards long. Thing is gigantic. Let's go back to the tanks for a minute. Whew. It is, I was really gonna come down here and be like, yeah, I'm just gonna chill tonight, hang out, look at Starship for a little bit, talk about possible launch scenarios. But no, we got a tanker. Debs, what's up? Glad you can make it, Debs. Whew. It is windy out here. Debs, thanks for the super chat. Here's the other half. Perpetual Nerd, thank you. There's a double. So I can at least make it home that day. Thank you. Holy cow. Another truck moving right there. Gotta get some goggles on out here. It is sandy. Sand is kicking up. Whoa, whoa. Wind. Wind was blowing my tripod over. Oh, I forgot my coffee at home. I was gonna do my trip. I was gonna start today on my trip, but instead I'm gonna go probably this weekend. Head up back east this weekend. So stay tuned for more stuff, possibly from down here at Starbase. Probably tomorrow if the weather's good. Yeah, that big ass truck, that long truck is heading out of here now. It's slow. The thing is, it's literally like 50 yards long. The thing is gigantic, but it has to go like 5 miles an hour. It looks like they took one of the hooks off, unless that's a different hook, right? You can kind of see it. See that thing dangling right there on the left? I'm gonna put it right in the center of the screen. That right there, it's another metal hook. Either they took that off, or that's a different hook. It looks like they took it off. Yeah, and they're lowering it down. Not sure what they're doing with it. Those guys are moving it out of there. So I removed one of the hooks. Maybe they're gonna move the back tank first? I don't know. I don't know what they're doing at this point. Yeah, I can barely see them. See what they're doing over there. But see, these guys, they removed the hook, the loop, and then there's other people down here, which you can barely see their heads right there. They took the loop and moved it, and it looks like they moved it to the middle. There's two loops moved to the middle. I think the wind might be too high for this move today, for this lift, because it is intense. Three or four warning honks from something. Not sure what. I'm gonna give you guys a close-up of these workers right here. See what they're doing. I don't know what they're doing over there. I can't really see. My spot was blocked, so I could have gotten by the main entrance there, but the spot was blocked by a bunch of trucks and stuff, so couldn't get down there today. So I had to be behind the fence, which is cool, but also not ideal to see everything. Holy cow, this wind is gnarly. Space fans, you do not have to donate money to help Will and the show. Hit the like button, subscribe and share. All are free to do. Thanks, Debs. Yeah, that's the SPMT. Yeah, that thing's huge, dude. That thing is huge. I've never known how big that thing was until today. Because I've seen it, I've seen it in videos and pictures and stuff. And it looks big, but you see it in person and you're like, oh, that's big. Like, oh man, darn, I gotta leave now. If I don't catch you live before you take your vacay, have a great time. Bye. Thanks, Peggy. Hey, Peggy, thanks again for helping out today. Really do appreciate that. Yeah, it looks like they've removed two lines right there. Those two lines have been removed from the loops, from the hooks. Don't know if it's due to the weather, but as you can see, let me show you the cables up here. Let's see how much they're moving around. Let's go to about, let's say right up here. You can kind of see how much those cables are moving? It's really windy. Yep, they're moving them all up. right now. They're moving all the hooks up, all the loops. All the cables are detached from that tank. It is really windy. I wouldn't be surprised if they call it off for the day due to the wind. Or they may be repositioning it. I'm not sure. So there's the hooks, there's the loops. Right there. Holy cow. Those are blowing around like maniacs over there, man. Carrie Ann, thanks for the super chat. Perpetual Nerd, thanks again, man. I'm trying to read all these chats, but I can't get to them because I'm trying to focus in. So let me get back to some of these chats here. They're putting lift bands in the tank. Oh, okay. The channel has come a long way. It really has. Thank you. I'm glad you noticed. It's completely different than it was 3 years ago. Even a couple months, like 6 months ago, it's completely different. They've been working on the foundations for weeks. Mark Kissinger says, I think they needed more capacity for CH4. Build CH4. Holy cow, this is windy. Look at that. Look at that blowing in the breeze there. Look at this. I'm gonna zoom out so you can see my hippie face. Oh, now of course it stops. But yeah, look at hair, wind, everything. It's windy down here. There we go. Yeah, that's like this is okay wind, but it's not okay. I don't think it's okay to lift this thing. I don't know. It's pretty hectic up there. Whew. My shaggy hair, you can finally see it. The workers call them lift bands. Oh, cool, okay. It is, yeah, it's getting really windy out here. Whoa, I almost got blown over. Lift bands, okay. Thank you for that, I appreciate the info. Yeah, I'm not sure if they're gonna do this thing today. It is super windy. Only Starship 4 will go orbital. The booster will not. Really? Okay. That's cool. I mean, Ship 20 looks cool, man. Look at how... They're not doing anything with the lift right now, so let's just take a look at Ship 20. It looks beautiful. I mean, look at that thing. Look at that beautiful ship. Temp is down to 59 in Port Isabel. Yeah, it was literally, I left my house and it was 80 degrees when I left my house. I drove down here, it's about 25-minute drive. It was 64 when I got down here. So yeah, within 25 minutes it dropped like 20 degrees. Surprising lack of wind noise in the mic. Yeah, tell me about it. It is, this mic is a champ. Well, I also have it tucked into my shirt and into my hoodie. So they're moving the other tank now. Take a look, they're moving the other tank, tank 2, or maybe this is tank 1, I'm not sure. You can see it behind right there, it's moving. This wind is gnarly though. It almost blew my camera almost fell over right there. Whoa, yep, right there. It almost fell over again. I should probably leave. This doesn't look good. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a minute or two and then I'm gonna take off because this wind is pretty gnarly. I don't want to be caught in a storm or something. It's not supposed to storm tonight, but as far as I knew, I left the house and I was like, okay, I'm gonna check, but I'm not 100% sure right now at this point. This is some gust. I'm gonna give it a minute, 2 minutes. 2 methane tanks. Stupid microphone heat tiles, black as night. Brownsville at 70, Port Isabel at 63. Yeah, Port Isabel is the better indicator of our temperature down here. When I left my house in Brownsville, it was literally 80. And on my way down Highway 4, my car kept telling me, it was like, oh yeah, it's down to 70 degrees. Down to 65. Oh no. I was like, why did it drop so fast? And then now we found out. Get down here and I found out. Okay, the wind died out a little bit. I don't know if they're gonna be moving these things today. Here come some more workers in. You guys wanna see my setup? Here, real quick before we go any further. This is what I do. This is my setup. My water bottle, this is my YOLO Live thing, and there's my hotspot and my water bottle and my little tripod. There's my tripod for my phone if I want to put it up, and there's the transmitter for my microphone. So that's all we got right here. It's a pretty slick system. Looks like they're moving the bands again, maybe? No, I think they may be just swaying. I don't know. Holy cow. Thanks for sticking with me, guys. I'm just zooming in and out to see if I can see stuff in the eyepiece here. But there's 2 tanks. You can see how big they are compared to a truck too. The truck's a little bit closer. About, whoa, there goes the camera almost blew over. Holy cow, that's how windy it is. All right, I'm gonna prop this up with my body. With my bod. Hey, if you're new here, pro streamer dude, if you're new here, thanks for watching. We always have fun here at Starbase. Give it a like, give it a subscribe. We're all about Starbase and Starship here. Also check out starshipshirts.com. That's our merch store, starshipshirts.com. Neil and myself run the shop. It's all print to order, very fast shipping. Ship all over the world. Some cool designs, Starship inspired, SpaceX inspired stuff. So check that out. Some more workers over by the bands. And they're going down. Where are they going? Bye-bye workers. They're going between the tanks. Well, they're gone. Holy cow. Today, this is the gnarliest wind I've seen out here, ever. I've been here for about 6 months, and every day is pretty decent. There was one, I mean, we did have a pretty decent flood, and that was pretty windy, but today is literally the windiest day that I've seen down here. Any chance of a quick view of the sea? You can't see it from here, but I can zoom, I can pan down to Highway 4 so you can see kind of how far away it is. Where that truck is right there is on the edge of, on the edge right down there. So there you go. Got that one. And then as you can see, we got some SpaceX workers zooming by. They're going down to the other part of the launch facility. And we're back to the tanks. We got people looping it in again. I gotta hold on to my camera or else this will fall over for real. OSHA regulations, yeah, that's why. Great quality teas, thanks Debs. Yeah, we got some cool stuff. We're working with some really great partners too for the store. So it's all secure and, you know, it's, for us, it's kind of a work of love, like a labor of love that we've been working on for a while here. So yeah, take a look. Starship starshipshirts.com. Check out t-shirts and stuff. And let me know what you think too. Like, I want to know. Too windy to lift. I'm thinking so too. I think so. I think they might just secure it, secure the cables, and secure the tanks, and then call it a day. Because it is really windy, man. My tripod I mean, this thing's probably, it's moving it up and down here to see how heavy it is. I don't know, altogether, I got a light camera right now. So I would say probably 10 pounds with the tripod. We got a lightweight tripod, lightweight camera for portability. But yeah, I mean, I can imagine it's going to be way too windy for these tanks to move today. Let's go take another look at Starship while we're here. Look at that. Got the old twigs and berries. Ship 20. Hopefully it'll have an orbital flight. Any updates on the ship sending to South Padre Island or BRO? Nothing yet. So in my video the other day, I explained, you know, it's a pretty big machine. You know, like the ship is 30 feet around, it's 9 meters around. What I didn't mention is that they could just chop it up into pieces, you know, take it apart, chop it up into pieces, ship it on different trucks, and then they could get it to the international airport or South Padre Island. It would be cooler on South Padre Island, I think. I don't know, I mean, BRO is pretty cool too, but people at South Padre, they come in from all over Texas and they drive in too. So if you're coming to Brownsville, you're probably going to South Padre. Hook up the cables on the other side? Oh, cool, okay. I can't see that right now. I'll zoom back over there once we have a little bit of confirmation of different work. But this wind is gnarly, dude. I've been on top of mountains with gnarly wind, like really high mountains. And this is pretty close to that. The highest peaks in Vermont. I've been Whiteface, New York, been to Colorado, Bear Mountain in California, and this is either higher winds or, you know, pretty close to it as being up there. I'd hate to see it not fly. Yeah, I would too. So I would really love, Ship 20 to fly, but you never know. I mean, they have better ships, you know, Ship 22. They just moved it to the shipyard, right? So look at how foggy it is too, by the way. I was just looking up here. Look at how foggy that is at the top. That's super foggy. So they just moved Ship 22, but they have Booster 5 over there too. It would also have to do extensive testing on either of those to make them work and make sure they work. So looks like they may be connecting here again. There we go, we got some connections going on. So I don't know, that's the answer I have is I wish they would just fly this thing, but nobody really knows what they're going to do. There's so much speculation out there. And, you know, I've heard so many different things from people in the industry, but also people here about what they think, like if they think Ship 20 is going to fly and if they think Booster 4 is going to fly, like people on the side of the road. And not going to say anybody in particular, but very credible people that absolutely know what they're talking about, have told me both sides of the story. They've said, nope, not gonna fly, and yep, it's probably gonna fly. So, very credible people. You run into everybody down here. And you're kind of a tour guide. somebody mentioned that in my last video. They're like, hey, streamer, plus, and you're also a tour guide. I was like, yeah, kinda. It's like, I don't know everything about this place, but you know, for the normal person that comes down here and they wanna see a rocket, I can point them to the rocket and tell them what it does. And that's all they really need to know, you know? Like, when is it gonna fly? We're not sure. You know, how big is the thing? About 400 feet tall. You know, how, you know, is it really the biggest rocket ever? Yes. I heard they flew this thing before. Did they fly it? Kinda. They flew half of it. So what do you guys think? Do you think they're gonna launch a booster by itself? Or do you think they're gonna launch a booster with ship on top of it? So would they launch booster 4 and ship 20 together? Or would they launch booster by itself to test booster and then bring in booster 5 for ship 22? I don't know. Oh, David did a super sticker. Thanks, Debs, for pointing that out. I'm gonna go back over to ship 20 because I've been talking about it. Ship 20, booster 4. Pretty crazy. Let me see the super chat. I don't know what you did, but I want to say thank you for that. Wow, 5. Thank you so much for the 5. Keep it up. Thank you. Bob Brink, what's up? Can't wait to see the first catch. So exciting. Yeah, that's going to be insane, dude. If they ever get to that point down here in the next 2 years, I'm going to flip out. Got to fix the interface on ship 20. Hopefully this happens soon. I hope so too. Yeah, thanks again, David, for the $5. Appreciate that. That's gas money to get down here and back home. So thank you. A little bit of extra. One extra day that I can come down here and film and I'll let you guys know what's going on. As they're working on the tanks over there, they're looping it up. Full flight. Hope it performs to K-line or better. Oh, that'd be great. Then go on to the next matchup. That'd be awesome, Eric. That'd be really cool. You actually sounded very comfortable talking to the visitors and giving information. Oh, cool, Bob. I'm still getting used to that because I'm not, in person, I'm not one of those people, I'm approachable, but I'm not one of those people that I think, like I'm not the most knowledgeable. But I guess people don't really care about all the stuff, you know? Like that's for space, like super enthusiasts like us. Tank 2, I'm gonna call that Tank 2 is moving again. I think, or maybe it's just that crane behind this crane that's moving and it's an optical illusion. I think that's what it might be. I think it's the crane behind the crane or the people mover behind the backhoe here. And that backhoe. I'm surprised I haven't blown away yet. When are you going home for the visit? Are you back? I'm going home for a visit soon, next couple days. So I should be out of town for about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. But I'm still gonna be uploading content the whole time. So I have some stuff scheduled. So don't fret, new stuff coming your way. And also extra inverted. Yeah, it's like, I'm very much an introvert. I would prefer to stay home all day and not be around a bunch of people. You know, I'm not like the prom king kind of guy. I'm very easygoing, but also I like to just hang out. You find better than some who dodge wrenches. Go SpaceX. Yeah, exactly. Go SpaceX. And here you can see Crane X. Very cool. So this wind it's pretty gnarly right now. It's kicking on and off. It'll be good for, I don't know, a couple minutes. And then a couple minutes later, it'll just blow me away. It's insane. Crane X, we got gigantic crane, but it looks like they hooked up the loops again. So they may be attempting a lift. Loops there and loops here look like they've been attached They are going to try a lift. It looks like it, doesn't it? I hope they do. Take a zoom out here. Well, if they try this lift, it is in super crazy conditions, man. I'm gonna watch out. I'm just gonna leave my tripod here and just run away. It's crazy. Oh, but just a visit, nothing wrong? Yeah, it's all good, Bob. Yeah, it's all good. Just a visit, just go hang out with fam. Go visit my dad and my dog. I might actually, so Bob, I may get a chance to grab Scrappy and bring her back down here. So we'll see, in a good way. Like she's staying with my dad right now and my brother. But I talked to my brother a little bit ago. I talked to my dad and I was like, yeah, it'd be cool if Scrappy came down. And there, my dad was like, yeah, get her away from here. I was like, what? What do you mean? He's like, she's annoying, she's loud. I was like, that's why I love her, because she's awesome. Because she's so loud and just like crazy. She's a crazy dog. She keeps me on my toes. Here we go, we have some engineers working on the top of the tank right now. Gotta grab a snack. Hopefully the wind doesn't blow over my tripod. 1 second. There we go. Make sure it doesn't flop over. I was really only expecting to be here like, ooh, sriracha, chicken sriracha jerky. Let's get hot. Yeah, this stuff burns me too. So this chicken sriracha jerky, I'm not gonna be able to talk for like a minute probably, or I'll just be going like, ah, ah, ah. Smells good though. Oh man, Jessica would love Scrappy. She would. Like everybody would. I'd bring her down. Ooh, that's hot. Oh my God, that's so hot. More water. I'm gonna die. Looks like the cables are tensing up. Here we go, I think they're lifting. Oh. More slack in the line. Looking tense, now more slack. More tense than, come on. Let's do this lift, come on guys, you got this. You're gonna hear hopefully an alarm for the lift. Yeah, I can't see any super chats or super stickers, so if you guys do those things, I can't see them right away, but I will get to you, I promise. So I appreciate you. Huge news here, they're lifting up a tank. Oh, the wind is down for a moment. Come on, lift it up. Oh, now it's back. Be cool to get Scrappy back on the channel. Could you imagine how crazy she'd be down here? She would love, everyone would love her. She's a little beefy chihuahua. People love that. The man lifts are out of the way. Yeah, it's gonna be hopefully soon. Looks like they're putting tension on the cables too. So we're gonna see this hopefully in the next 10 minutes. Hey, thanks to everybody who's new here and watching the channel for the first time for this lift. Appreciate you. Make sure to like and subscribe. Of course, if you like Starship content, that's what we do on this channel. So if we could get everybody to subscribe, every single person, every single one of you to subscribe. We'd have 93 subscribers. We love the live coverage. Thank you. Whew, that sriracha chicken was hot. I'll tell you that, man. I gotta get a picture of this too. When it goes up, I'm gonna have to film it with my phone. I think they may be going for it. And there's a spot, like a couple spots away from me right here on my right. Looks like it's moving. It's definitely moving. Looks like it's going up. Yep, it's lifting. A little bit. Looks like it's up a couple feet. I think they're just testing it right now and they're gonna do definitely moving though. We're looking at the edge of the tank right here on the right side of your screen, right there. Ooh, the wind is coming back. There's somebody on my left who seems to be cutting metal. I think they're cutting metal. It's really loud. Zoom out for a little bit here, let them do their thing. Let me grab a drink so my mouth doesn't burn off. SPMT moving away. Yeah, it is windy right now. We might give it a minute for the wind to die down. I'm not sure. Got some SpaceX employees driving by. But it is not good weather right now. It may be removing the tank from its transport legs. Oh, okay. Okay. Lifting it up and then moving the legs out of the way kind of thing. I didn't get to see what's at the bottom, what's underneath it, so. That would make sense though. I'm not very familiar with them, like how they move these tanks. But thanks for the info, man, I appreciate that. Woohoo! Holy cow, this wind is gnarly. Today's episode is sponsored by Mountain Dew and Space Pod New. Sponsored by StarshipShirts.com. Get your Starship shirts at StarshipShirts.com. There's a link in the description too, by the way. This is windy. Holy cow. Launchpad truck just drove by. It's on the ground? Okay. This wind is ferocious. Ooh, my batteries are dying too. I've got about 20 minutes of batteries left, if that. So I'm gonna stay with you as long as I can. So stay tuned. Also, thanks for the likes, thanks for the subs, thanks for the comments and chats. Everything helps. It's free, it's easy, and you get more Starship content. A lot of raw footage coming out in the next 2 weeks. A lot. So stay tuned and subscribe because it's a ton of that stuff. We have another channel, Starship Daily, and I'm working on that, but it's I'm kind of figuring that one out as well. So that may be changing soon, just so you guys know. They may, let's see. Yeah, so we're gonna see what's going on. They're moving another vehicle in there right there, just missed that person. And I wanna get out of here before my battery completely dies though, so we don't lose the signal completely. So I'm gonna stay here as long as I can. A couple more minutes, then I gotta take off. Weather is deteriorating. Yeah, it's not good. And the visibility is pretty low right now. I mean, visibility at the top of the tower is ridiculous. So there's the crane. Over here's ship 20. And then as you can see, from the ship, just from the ship, like 150 feet to 400 feet, a couple hundred feet up, it's that bad. So visibility up there is barely any, and coming into here, the visibility was horrible. So, I mean, it was less than a mile down here, and you rarely get that. So, yeah, I was, kind of timid about coming down here today. I was like, ooh, what's going on? What's going down there? Now, lots of activity over there, but no lift quite yet. Michael Maxey, thanks for all the help today. Is it cold? The wind is a little bit chilly, but it's not cold. You know, it's 60, like low 60s. And with the wind, it kicks up to about 25 miles per hour. It's pretty gnarly, 25 miles an hour. So I would say probably at the coldest, 50 with the wind chill. Let's be dark. If we can see the light, guess your camera is making it look lighter. Yeah, it is too. Like I can barely I can barely see. Well, I can see, but it's getting pretty dark. So I would like to get out of here before it gets too dark because the visibility of driving home is going to be horrible. Being close to the water, the weather can change quickly. Yeah, Bob, it changes here some days like crazy, like super fast. But yeah, I can barely see the tanks right now. I mean, plus the zoom in, you can see a lot more than I can when you zoom in. Now the truck is moving out too. The transport truck is moving out. Big old truck. What kind of driver would you have to be? You'd have to be an amazing driver to drive this thing. I'm gonna lift up my camera for you guys so you can see this. There you go. Wow, that's blown without the tripod down? Holy cow. It's blowing all over the place, like a wing. Yeah, look at this thing. I just got sand in my nose. Whew. Excuse me. Using the dad cam, shoulder cam here. Over. That dude's just jamming past him. No big deal. Well, the truck, the transporter is in the middle of the road, so it's not like, you know, pick a side, buddy. This wind is crazy. I could usually get a steady shot. I normally get a steady shot with this, but this wind is intense. Holy cow. Yeah, the screen is way brighter than in real life, by the way. So you guys are seeing a much better shot than what's actually here. Dude's going into work. What's up, guys? Nothing's happening with the tank that I can see right now, so I keep glancing over. All right, guys, I gotta call it for the day. Unfortunately, I gotta call it. My battery's almost dead. So let's look at ship 20 We get to some of these chats before we go, though. My tablet just changed over to night mode for the weather app. Ooh, yeah. Very cool. Hey, Happy Cappy, thanks so much. Thanks for battling the wind. Thank you so much for that super chat. Your generous donation will help out with half of a trip to Starbase. We love the live coverage, Perpetual Nerd says. Pleasure as always. See you next cosmic time. Same Starbase. Eric, thank you. I want that job. You want the driver job, or you want the guy that drove past him? Thanks for the hard work. Thank you, SDTV. Appreciate that. All right, I'm out of here, guys. It's getting dark. It's getting late. It's getting Starshipy. Getting Starbasey. I think I'm going to be stuck behind this transport, though. So it's going to be a slow roll, but it'll be all good. I'll be safe, at least. All right, take care, everybody. I'm out of here for now. Love you all, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye. Stay safe.